Look what we have on the workbench today. It is Beach Fun with Lilo and Stitch by Lego Disney. This is set number 43280. Contains 113 pieces. Retails for $19.99, and set was provided by the Lego Group for review. Thank you, Lego. And yeah, this one looks really fun, despite it being a 4+ set. This one looks like we have a lot of stuff going on here. So we got Leo and Stitch and all sorts of stuff. So looks like this might be a good starter pack for the theme. And yeah, we got a guitar and all that stuff. And there's the top of the box. Not much going on there. And don't worry, you will be able to get this soon enough. But this one here is marked as Learn to Build. So that's always good. And yeah, so we get Stitch, Leo, guitars, surfboards. Obviously he likes doing surfing. Some kind of spaceship thing. And the beach fun. Look at all the accessories. This one here just looks really fun to explore. Alright, let's unbox this set and see what we have inside here. Let's see how bad this one's packed. Oh, I got loose parts already in the box. And we'll see how bad that one is. Yeah. Be sure to check your box. There's a bunch of loose stuff in there. And let's see. Alright. Let's start with the building guides. And you know what? I think 3 people can build this at one time. What do you think? I think it's possible. That's even better. Now, does it come with a brick separator? Something like this with big giant parts? I doubt it. But, you know, for some, they want to take a look here. So if you need a brick separator, you're going to have to find one on your own. So yeah, this one does not have one. But in addition to the building guides, we get some of these type of plates. Okay, I haven't seen this tile before. Remember, there used to be a notch here, but no, I guess it's supposed to be easy to put together like that. Okay. And then we have 3 numbered bags for easy assembly. At least they're numbered so you won't get lost here. So it looks like everybody gets their own bag. And just by looking at this and first impressions and all that stuff, it looks like I think we're going to be in a really fun build. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is just do this all in one installment here on this channel just to make it a little more interesting. And yeah, we'll just divide this up into 3 little index sections here, and we'll set all this off to the side because we're going to be focusing on bag 1. So I need to get the building guide all keyed up. But before I can start, these videos are not to be considered construed as professional product reviews, how-tos, or tutorials. These are just my notes for the review, which is going to be at the end of the video. In addition to that, this is not my job. This is just a hobby of mine. I do this for fun, you know. I know there's some out there who do this as a full-fledged career, but for me, that's what software engineering is for. This, to get away from the computer. And lastly, the commentary is of mine and my words alone. Lego doesn't tell me what to say, except the set is provided by the Lego Group. So this is actually a paid promotion. Not going to hide it there. Obviously, you can tell. So that's pretty much it for the disclaimer. Now, let's get to it. Let's build. Okay, pour all this out. And, you know, just by looking at the parts on this, and just well as looking at this right here, we got some nice, bright summer colors here. You know, stuff like this always looks fun. And let's see here. Oh, no, we got the goofy hand things. So you got to put the parts in your hands like this. Oh, we're not going to do that today. I don't understand what the logic Lego has to do behind that, because it gets kind of wasteful. I was 4 years old. I already knew my phone number and stuff, so, and I knew my home address. Didn't know how to spell my street address, but I knew my home address. And this essentially is going to be actually part of the review, more like the tour. So here we got Stitch. So, nice minifigure. Animal figure, whatever you want to call them. Okay, now we're building something else. This could be the little spaceship. That's what I'm guessing it is. So we don't know yet, but we will take a look here and find out. Let me get this a little more dialed in for you. Now, these type of builds are usually slower, so if you're looking for something very fast, unless you want to say thumbing through pages really fast, because that's what you do with these, because you're only putting 1 or 2 pieces on at a time like that. And yeah, and if you're looking for a really fast build, I build slow. I want to enjoy the build. I want to savor the taste. So that's what we're doing here today. And I mean, literally, they kind of they walk you through here with the blue hands. They literally do. So far, just by the colors alone, they are pulling me into the build. I mean, who doesn't like fun summer colors? This one looks very interesting. Alright, so now we're going to have to do this. Oh, and yeah, by the way, my hands may cover the build. Like, I can't guarantee these to be tutorials. So this one here will have the review combined at the end. My disclaimers still have bugs in them. And today is the 9th of May 2026. So we are getting somewhere. I don't know what we're building here, so we're going to see how long this one takes. Kind of hiding from drama right now, so it's a good time as any to come back here and build for a little bit. Alright, so I think this might be a spaceship build. Okay. I mean, it's a fun little set for children. For an adult, the build can be a little slow. Little slow. Just a little bit. Oh wow, I remember these. Yeah. You get a printed instrument cluster for the car. Yeah, the build is very slow. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through all this. So yeah, this is how I'm going to be doing the reviews eventually. We're just going to do the builds because this is part of the play. This is part of the build experience, all that stuff. So you hear me say build experience, play value. Yeah, this is part of the play, the build experience, all that stuff. So I think this is going to be a winner for a group project here. Okay, how does that go in there? Can I not? Oh, wait a minute. You know why? Because am I putting it on the wrong spot? I am. Whoopsie. Somebody probably got mad at me over that. Oh, that's seamless. Look at that. Not too bad. I bet that other piece is going to go on the back. That's why I wouldn't go on there, because this had to be on there. So it's kind of telling me don't put it there. And there we go. A little rocket ship. And looks like it goes onto here. So you can take that off if you want. It's not permanently fixed to it. Kind of reminds me of one of those rides, where you put the quarter in. This is what you have remaining here. I don't think I've ever seen that in red. You know those rides that you would have, you'd put the quarter in, and then you would just ride for maybe a minute or two. Like the ones you see in front of the grocery stores and stuff. Yeah, and that's pretty much what it is. Let's put him in there. Let's see how well he can perform in that. So you just set him in there. And yeah. So you can play as you're building, So yeah, this is not too bad at all. I mean, well, I guess it's not obviously safe. Did I push him in there all the way? No, I didn't. Let's see. Let's try it again here. Yeah. I mean, it's fun for what it is. Alright, done with that. Now we're going to move on to booklet 2 and bag 2. Sometimes these simple sets are a relief from building the big giant models. They really are. Sometimes you need a little bit of a palette cleanser, a little reset. Yeah, that's kind of cool there. Oh! That's a nice piece to keep. If it didn't have a... Well, no, that would still be fine for like a shop. I mean, that's a keeper there. That's a keeper. Any more goodies hiding in there, or is that just it? No, that doesn't have anything. Well, yeah, we don't have anything. But hey, I don't mind. And we got the guitar, the rock guitar for the kids. So now it looks like we're putting together Leo. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this set is paced for children, but for an adult, it's going to be a bit slow. So, you know, I got to keep an open mind there. I just don't like the goofy hand things. Oh, he's got two faces. Well, this is the beach. We don't need to be angry. Okay, we need to be happy. Oh, his hair is rubbery. Now, I have never really seen the show. So, I mean, I remember having my hair was never that long. Oh, my hair only went down to probably past my collar, and that was it. And then we're not done with him yet. No, 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 no. He's got the guitar. He's got to hold on to. Oh, we got to put a flower in his hair. Put your flowers in your hair and go to San Francisco. Unless that's a girl. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen the show. And for anybody who says, why did you get the set? Actually, these just magically showed up to the house. They weren't really part of anything I asked for. But, well, I'm kind of glad I got them. And yeah, I like this. Looks really good. Not too bad at all. Okay, now we need to take this big thing here. Start right there. And the good thing about doing this style of set, even though if I'm not familiar with it, I've heard of Lilo and Stitch. Like I said, I don't really watch. I'm just getting into animation, but anime, Japanese content, just for viewing. So in order to get to Disney stuff, we got to start at the beginning, right? So I don't really know a whole lot about Lilo and Stitch. I was really not into Disney stuff all that much when I was a kid. And, you know. So, yeah. And if you've watched some of the animes like ReZero, Life in Another World, yeah. Too bad this wasn't one of those, and I would know all the characters. Oh, or if you ever watched Death Note, maybe Lego needs to bring out a Death Note set, and then we can recreate a lot of that stuff in there. I don't think Lego will ever go that far. Jay, what's these cartoons you're talking about? They're very, let's just say they're cartoons not for children, obviously. If you've never heard of them. I'm just starting my anime adventures because, you know, I'm more or less, bring this out a little bit for you, more or less tired of what's on TV now. So it's just something a little different. You know, I don't really see these in a whole lot of colors. Just to see it in a nice blue is kind of a treat there. But see, we get a lot of accessories like these. I wish I can get these in other colors. They have other ones, but you know. And I got the surfboard. Well, at least everything has got a spot. Everything's fixed to the model, and at least that's good because we don't have to worry about tracking down all the parts and stuff. I mean, who doesn't need another slide, right? Those are nice pieces to grab. So if you ever get slides for your collection, there you go. But that's a heck of a climb. Are we going to build a ladder for that? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. We don't know. Maybe that's the water for the beach. There was a place a few hours from the house where they have a water park. And the water park actually dumps you off inside of a lake. Like, I kid you not. And I kind of wish I would have went on it, but yeah, I may have to one day. But I'd have to find a bunch that likes water parks. My bunch doesn't like them all that much. Going down those big giant water slides, those always look fun. Fun but thrilling at the same time. Alright, so I'm really hoping that this set here is going to be just a really fun little accessory build. So far, is it keeping my interest? Yes, it is. So it's not like I'm bored of it. It is keeping my interest. Did I forget to put flippers on him or no? I got extra flowers, but well, obviously we know which way the wind's blowing, huh? Okay, the flippers go inside that there. It's like, what's that for? And yes, if you're getting this set just for parts, because I know some people do, these flowers I've been hoarding up. They're for friends, but hey, you know, I hoard them because they're good for city stuff too. And that concludes that. And now we have to put Leo on here. So this is actually a little stage. But if he wants, he can go down the slide. Yeah. And yeah, so far it's pretty good, but oh dear, we're missing a part here. It just shows that it breaks off and puts on there. Yeah, we're not done with that yet. Okay, now we're going to be doing bag 3 and booklet 3, and as I'm unbagging this, I want to thank everyone on this channel here, for my main channel, and Patreon for being contributors. That's always a big help, so big shout out to you guys and gals. And in addition to that, I want to thank everyone for checking out my Rebrickable profile, looking at my building guides, preserving my work. I got a long ways to go to preserve everything. And lastly, you know, thank you kindly for subscribing to this channel and making my journey really fun and exciting. You know, I mean, we've been here for what, over 15 years? I started in 2010, so yeah, it's 16 years I've been on this. Been doing this whole Lego gig for about 16 years. That's just crazy, huh? In fact, it'd make it 16 years in August. And, oh wow, look at that! Ooh. I may want to get another one of those. That's a nice tile. And then this right here. I wish we had that in orange, but hey, that's quite alright. And we need this. So yeah, I do the shout outs for those who don't know. If this is your first time watching this, that's how I do them now. I don't know at the time I'm filming this because the list always changes. So that's how I do the shout outs now. So at least everything here is printed. Oh, this would make a good ATM piece there. Everything's printed. There's no stickers, nothing to fuss with. This feels like, I mean, it's just average built, but other than me dropping parts on the floor, but it just feels more like a custom set than just something that's just got stickers caked all over it. Although, but you can tell by the price, it's expensive, you know, and that kind of thing. And I actually have glass pieces to put in these. I may have to do that one day. Kind of ugly here. You'd have to put one on the back side of that to smooth it out. Yeah, but for those who don't know, I've been getting into anime. Just like I said, nothing exciting on TV, and every time I turn it on, especially the news, it's always more depressing stuff. So it's like, yeah, time to go on La La Land. So that's what I've been doing. But I got into anime a few months ago because they added this new channel that just shows 24 anime, 24/7. Just, I mean, they repeat the same episode probably 2 or 3 times a day because they're testing something out in my area. And I thought, well, this is not too bad. And I thought, oh, a new cartoon channel. I watched it, and the first thing I remember watching, I saw it at night, was Death Note. And I thought, Or wait, is this like even a thing, you know? And I looked and it's like, oh, this is a new sub channel. So I thought, okay, so I sat down and watched this Death Note cartoon, and I thought, oh, well, I thought, there's no way this would be for kids. No way, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. And so Death Note got over. They were showing another cartoon after that, and I think the second one they were showing after that was what is it, Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that. I thought, oh yeah, these are for older kids or adults. So I was just watching it. They were just showing reruns of these old shows, and I just thought, oh, this is not too bad. And I got hooked. It's like, but I didn't know this, but my very first anime I watched back when I was real little was Voltron. And then there was Marine Boy, and then there was Speed Racer. Those are ones I can only remember when I was a kid. I remember watching Thundercats, but finding out it's not a true anime, so it wouldn't really count. Just drawn up over there, but it was developed here. But yeah, I was watching anime before I knew what it was. Back then we just called it Saturday morning cartoons and left it at that. So before anybody thinks I'm weird, you know, hey, at least it's something to watch other than the news, you know. I like coral. I'm trying to get more coral color parts because it's a nice piece. What are we building here? Is this some kind of a slushy machine? Could be. Sorry if my hands are in the way. Obviously it is. We got the mug up here. That kind of thing. Yeah, so I just been kind of watching a little bit of these cartoons just for fun. I told my friend, I said, I found a new cartoon, and I told him the name of some of these. He goes, oh, those are anime. Those are from Japan. I thought, wait, really? I said they were real interesting to watch. I got hooked to like Death Note, like instantly. I thought, oh, I got to watch more of this. Now they all kind of poke fun at me now. Well, hey, it's entertainment, right? You know, this stuff is probably targeted for teenage young adults, but who cares, right? It's like Lego. There's no age limit. As long as you enjoy it, who cares? I know somebody's going to make fun of me over it, but, you know, to each his or her own, right? An ice cream parlor. Yeah, so the only thing I have to say that's pretty much a negative about this build is we're just putting on 1 or 2 pieces at a time, and you're going to have to count. Build quality, I'm going to say on this set is just average. Average is better than having it crumble apart, but it just feels like I'm just putting on the bare minimum here. But of course, if there was more pieces, it would be a lot more expensive. But you are getting a very good sturdy build. I bet that goes on last. It does go on last. You know, I swear I've been butterfingers today because I'm dropping a lot of stuff. So, okay, this sits right up here like that. That kind of looks cool. That would be good for a city. But no, we're not done yet because we got to put this on here. We don't have any more leaves. And speaking of anime, I've watched a few other ones too. But sadly, we're already done here. I can't talk about any more of those. But that's what we have remaining there for bag 3 and the build. Okay, now we're going to start setting up here. And this thing goes right here. So it's modular. So I would have to say comfortably 3 people can assemble this set at the same time for a group project. And unfortunately I cannot show you this stuff because this hasn't been released yet. But that's what we have remaining there for the build. Now this was a very enjoyable one despite of its size. You know, it's nice to have something to build other than some big models. So let me get this all dialed up for you here. We're really, this is really unleveled, isn't it? Now, we already did the review, or the tour while we were already building this. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be following this format here. Eventually, just doing the whole thing in like this. So even if it's got 20 build installments, that's what I'm going to be doing. Because building this is part of the play. It's part of the experience of Lego in general. I mean, you don't just build it, you know, in case you hire someone to build your stuff, but that wouldn't be fun. And yeah, I'm still trying to set this booger up here. Let's tap that just a bit. So this is pretty much what it is. So obviously you have the ride here, and of course Stitch can go down the slide. Well, he can try to. What happened? Your ear's too big. You can't go down. Maybe we'll have to get a Dumbo figure in there. Okay, he doesn't go down very well, but he can get an ice cream if he wanted to. Then we have Leo go down with the guitar. Yeah, the slide is not really that big of a slide. But as you can tell, though, there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, it's more of like an accessory pack than anything. Everything's printed, which I'm pretty pleased with. I will be snagging a few of these. Hopefully they'll become available on Pick-a-Brick. In this piece here, I may get maybe one or two more. I'm always after those. That would be good for city builds, too. So just imagine you can use the pieces out of this and stuff. We also got the little ride here. And overall, though, I'm going to say that this set here is really good for what it is. So we're going to start the review with play value, and as you can see, yeah, there is some play value with this. You got a slide, you do have accessories, you got the ice cream shack, everything's printed. So I'd say, yeah, there's a lot of play value with this. How long? Probably a few hours before somebody will get tired of it. But if you get tired of it, you can always take it apart and use the pieces to make other creations. So that's even better. In addition, you get Lilo and Stitch, so you can use these for other builds too. And yeah, there's just so much you can do with very little. Okay, so this set does have a lot of accessories for its size. Build quality for it is average. I didn't experience any parts falling off, as you saw with the build, but it just feels like it's just your average quality set, more like a Lego Friends or City set, just very bare minimum, just enough here to get you a rough theme. Now it's up to you, the builder, to enhance on this if you choose. Now, I wouldn't put this in a Lego City. It just doesn't seem all that complete. So that's up to you to fill it out and add on to it. Maybe this piece you can transplant, and possibly this, but most of this you really won't be able to drop in. So I really can't see it in my mind, but I'm sure somebody will come up with something that would make this work. But for me, it's just average in terms of adding it into a Lego City. It's really not that possible. But like I mentioned, you could use the pieces for other creations. And my build experience was really good. This actually did keep my interest. We do have a lot of bright colors in this set. You can see we got the nice blue here, medium azure, we got coral, we got cool yellow, white, bright yellow, red. There's just so much. We got green here. It's just screaming summer fun. And this does look like something you'd assemble in spring, summer, or even fall. It's a really nice set to put together. And it did keep my interest, especially as an adult. But one thing to note, if you're building this as an adult, the build is going to be rather slow, as you saw. But for a child, I'm sure this is going to be a perfect pace for them to build. This is a good introductory set. Even as an adult, it's a good introductory model to get into. So if you're getting into this as a hobby, stuff like this is pretty good. Now, for the price tag of $19.99, I'm trying to break this down here. You get 2 minifigures. You do get a lot of the bigger pieces, printed parts, and yes, printed pieces are a bit pricey. So I'd say the set is just a little overinflated with price, but you know, it is to be expected, especially in today's times. So I would say that this set here, I'm trying to think of a score now. I don't know what it would be. It's got play value and stuff. I'm going to give this one here a 9.5, and I think I'm just off a little bit for the way the building guides were laid out. I mean, yes, I understand this is for children, but for the hand things to be in the building guides will drag the build out, and yeah, it's not that exciting. to go through the building guide, and you're mostly thumbing through pages. But one thing we do have to note that this set can be built by up to 3 people. So this is a good little small group project. So if you find this set, like if you're on vacation, this is something for all the kids to do, or for a family to put together, just something quick. And you can play around with it and stuff. So it's a good little quick group collaborative build. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I like the collaborative builds because you can share the build with a friend or two, which this one here, up to 3 people. And I don't think it even mentioned that on the box. So, you know, it is possible up to 3 people, and I'm pretty pleased with it. The only thing you didn't get is a brick separator, but as big as the parts are, you really don't need one in this one, so I'm not too worried about it. Everything you can easily grab and move the parts if you need to. But overall, though, I'm pretty happy with this set. And I think a 9.5 is a very fair score for it. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of this model.